Today's the big day, Evelyn. We'll be parting ways soon, but before we do, give me a recollection of times you were with Ariel. Times that were the best. You don't have to, if you don't want to. Do you want to, Evelyn?
It wasn't too long ago. I just bought a new game I'd always wanted. It was a fighter for PlayStation. Thing was, it was a two-player game, and I didn't have anyone to play with. Then I remembered. A girl slipped a piece of paper in my notebook that day after school. I almost didn't notice it until it actually fell out of it. I knew she didn't go to my school just by looking at her handwriting. Oh, and that I went to an all-boys school. It was from Ariel. She gave me her number and wrote, "Ring me. I want to be your friend." I couldn't believe it. I ran downstairs and picked up the phone, but as I did, it started to ring. It was Ariel. We talked for about an hour, about this and about that. The next day, we met at the manor. I asked her how she knew my number. She said she just asked around, but I knew she found it through the yellow pages. There was a torn sheet in her pocket that fell out when she took her jacket off. We spent the night together. Gosh, it was the best night of my life. I'd found someone I loved. I had someone who could walk with me down the rocky paths. Watching out from the balcony, I'd look at the grounds and squint to see the farthest reaches of them. It was so sad. Watching the fog flow through the grounds of Ponda Alma. Watching the fog flow back and forth like an ocean tide. It was so sad. Like myself, it was neither here nor there. I felt trapped. But no more. Not when Ariel was around. When I'd look out of the windows by the passageway, I wouldn't see a sea of fog. Rather, I'd see Ariel, walking through the grass, her hazel eyes looking back at mine when she noticed I was watching her. We even sank one of the boats that sat by the creek. I doubt anybody's noticed. The boats by the creek are just decoration pieces at this point. We did, however, get up to some mischief.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you'd call it mischief, but once, Ariel had spurred me to try and get into an office that was beneath the east corridor. My father would always keep it locked, so something had bound to be down there. The reason Ariel insisted I'd go down there was that she left something for me. It was down there. I suppose she hid it when the office was unlocked one day. Well, when I tried getting it, I was caught trying to get into the office, so that never came to be. I'm not bothered anymore, though. It was probably pointless as shit.
Would you like to
I'd
find
want
out
to
what
be
it
with
was?
her.
What
Anyway.
Ariel left you?
Any time.
Yeah, sure.
I'd get
I guess
lost.
I'll just waltz in there and
But
see what's
she'd
lying
find
around,
me.
shall I?
Remember,
Sometimes
Evelyn,
we'd
you're
see
in a
each
dream
other.
state. You can go
Sometimes
wherever
not even in
you
person.
please.
But she was
Now,
there.
sink.
I loved her so much. Oh my gosh. When she stopped showing up, I'd wait for her. In Father's office, the one he's always checking in on. If it's locked or not. After that, I'd stand beside Honeymooner and cry. It's still okay for a guy. I was so happy. I didn't see it coming. Honeymooner warned me. He said he could save me. But I was blinded. I was wearing blinders. I knew he couldn't anymore. What is this? Bounced?
It indicates something that hasn't left.
I know what it means! What is this?
Listen to it, Evelyn. But remember, flowers don't die. Evelyn, I recorded this tape for you. But if you're listening to it, and you're still with Celeste, I'm not alive. Neither will you be. Not for much longer. I'm so sorry. I wish I hadn't, no. I didn't want you to find out this way. I didn't want you to find out at all. I'm so sorry. I tried stopping it all after I fell in love with you. I love you so much. I can't explain why I did what I did. It seemed so easy to do. I didn't know it would affect me this much. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Neither you. I'll always remember you, Evelyn. Your face, as beautiful as the flowers that line the grounds of your home. I wish I was still with you. But I can't be. There was more, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't. All I wish is that I could be with you, laying in a bed of sunflowers, looking at a broken sky. I'll always love you. I'll never stop. Never.